There is a simple, logical explanation why East Asian male slash white female couples are generally rare and fundamentally mismatched. A white female is more masculine, rough, and independent than a typical Asian female from Asia. They need a guy who is more masculine than them, or at least is taller and look more masculine. A typical East Asian guy looks way too meek and feminine to them. They are not masculine enough for them, nor sexually attracted to them either. East Asian males look nothing like what her DNA-driven mating instinct looks for. This is why most white women treat Asian men, especially East Asian men, as asexual and do not consider them for any type of romantic relationship. On the other hand, a typical white female, especially an American white female of Anglo-Germanic, Scandinavian descent, is not feminine enough for an Asian male. Northeast Asian women in China and Japan are 1,000 times more feminine than white females are, even those in Europe in every way. There is no doubt about that. A modern white woman is more rough, thin, thick-skinned, and masculine compared to a typical Asian female. Therefore, a typical super feminine Asian woman is no doubt more naturally suited for Asian man who is not as rugged and masculine looking as a white male is. This is why white women who go to Northeast Asian countries have a lot of trouble finding decent quality Asian men to date and often complain about it on the internet. There is a fundamental reasons why East Asian males, and white females are not naturally suited for each other and have a very low success rate in long-term relationships. It makes perfect logical sense. But on the other hand, white males and Asian females are far more common, have a higher success rate, and are more naturally suited as long as both are open-minded about interracial relationships, because a more masculine looking white male and a super feminine female are a viable match. However, I noticed that the type of white males that get along best with Asian women are not the rugged, redneck, or macho types, but the low-key, middle types with less testosterone and are more open-minded and intellectual about other cultures. Some of these white guys seem to have Asian souls and personalities, hence why we call them eggs. White on the outside, yellow on the inside. And it makes sense, but white women are not inherently more masculine than Asian women. That is a very unfortunate result of 45 years of uncontested militant feminism, stripping white women of their sweetness and wholesomeness. Comparing white women of today to those of previous eras, and the ones from pre-feminist America were noticeably more feminine and sweeter than today's jaded, ball-busting man-haters. On average, American women have been changed for the worse more than American men since the U.S. was conquered from within by cultural marvix. And men mostly still remain kind and respectful towards women. That appeals to Asian women, and the femininity, beauty, and usual pleasant and charming nature of Asian women is welcomed with open arms by white